Kashmir, a place of blossoms, crystal clear waters, peaceful lakes, gardens and regal chinar trees. In the mountains, valleys and countryside, Kashmir's splendor and natural beauty is on display throughout the seasons. Kashmir has 4 distinct seasons, each with its own peculiar character and distinctive charm. These are spring, summer, autumn and winter. From the first hint of spring through the lazy days of summer, crisp autumn and chilly winters, Kashmir is an outdoor wonderland. In Kashmir, spring arrives with a rush of color, songbirds and sparkling water. Summer is everything you would expect. With autumn comes the chance to experience a quintessential Adarsh Chinar. And winter is the season when Kashmir truly sparkles. Spring returns to Kashmir as thousands of almond trees begin to show their blossom. They present a surreal blanket of white and pink in the majestic mountainous landscape. In Kashmir, for centuries, the Badamwari has been first to reverberate with life with the onset of the spring. The Tulip Garden, one of the biggest in South Asia, is a worldwide attraction. With 60 varieties of multicolored tulips, the garden provides a heavenly view to the thousands of national and international visitors. The view of 2 million tulips that bloom here is simply magnificent. Spring sees millions of blossoms carpeting the ground when the weather is pleasant, with a temperature between 6 to 23 degrees centigrade. After remaining frozen in baths for many months, the Dal Lake in summer capital Srinagar is also abuzz with life. Fishermen and picnickers dot the expansive lake. The last flocks of migratory birds are seen feeding away before the long flight back. As yellow mustard flowers dot the countryside, orioles and starlings start arriving to feed and nest during the summer months. The birdsong and murmuring streams, fed by melting snow in the mountains, beckon local people and outsiders too. And for those who miss the snow of winter, a gondola ride to the Aparvat peak will land them on the shining white snow. As summer arrives, melting snow of the mountains fill the brooks and rivers with gushing water. There's a constant pulse of nature, escapes and festivities across the inspiring landscape. Summer is experienced during the month of July and August. At this time, the day temperatures is between 25 degrees centigrade and 35 degrees centigrade. The whole valley is a mosaic of varying shades of green, rice fields, meadows and magnificent trees. Srinagar with its lakes and waterways is a heaven. In the great outdoors, you can truly experience Kashmir's natural charm. Exotic gardens, breathtaking tourist places, mountains and countryside welcome visitors. Summer is apt time for tourists to play golf, go for river rafting, angling, trekking, paragliding and parasailing. The annual Amarnath pilgrimage attracts 500,000 tourists during this period. Fruits discharge out of wash baskets, all the compensation of an abundant land. In autumn, Kashmir seems like a true paradise, glorious, subtle and refreshing. The crimson-colored leaves are splashed on the ground till every bush seems aflame, as if the old chinar foliage blushes like a sunset. Fall is a spectacular time to visit Kashmir. The colors alone make a trip to Valley worthwhile. The melting of hues from green to yellow to burnt orange and reds begin as early as mid-September. Few sights satisfy the soul like the brilliant colors splashed across Kashmir's forests each autumn. For humans, autumn is a time of harvest, of gathering together. For nature, it's a time of sowing, of scattering abroad. The highest day temperatures in September are around 23 degrees centigrade, and night temperatures dip to 10 degrees centigrade by October and further drop by November. The annual saffron harvest is a treat for visitors. You can witness its fragrance while moving through the saffron fields. A spectacular variety of colors at Dasigam Forest looks like an art. Colorful deciduous species like oak, chinar, set against a backdrop of lush evergreens, mesmerizes visitors. By early December, the chinars have lost their orange brilliance, and there's a nip in the air. The first seasonal snowfall sees winter sports enthusiasts and honeymooners arriving Kashmir. Gulmarg, one of the popular ski destinations of the world, is abuzz with activities. The terrain, snow conditions and climate are all suited for the purpose, and in some aspects even better than Swiss Alps. Skiing, snowboarding with modern facilities like cable car, chairlift and heli skiing attract skiers from all around the world. Kashmir's wetland reserves like Shalabug, Haigam and Mirkund are dotted with migratory birds who come here from Siberia, East Europe, China and the Philippines. Lakhs of these birds a treat for bird lovers. The culture of Kashmir is on display in winters. The traditional clothes, farran, the kangri, an expensive pot of fired clay, encased in wickerwork, and harissa, preferred delicacy in winter, brings the feelings of peace and happiness. At the end of 70 days, when the snow starts melting, a feeling of freshness pervades the atmosphere. One morning, you may find some crocuses in bloom, signifying the end of winter. It's springtime yet again. One of the nicest things about living in Kashmir is the ever-changing seasons. There is an incredible choice and an exceptional variety. There is something for every taste. Kashmir is open for tourists 365 days a year.